The first message came at 11:43 p.m. Hey! Are you awake? Daniel saw the notification light up his phone while sitting alone in his apartment, half watching a basketball game he didn't care about. He stared at the name for a second before turning the screen face down. Maya, his younger sister. Again. Over the past few months, her texts had become more frequent. Sometimes she asked how he was doing. Sometimes she sent photos of her 6-year-old son, Eli, smiling with missing front teeth. Other times, she simply wrote, "I miss you." Daniel rarely answered. It wasn't that he hated her. It was worse than that. After their mother died, life had pulled them in opposite directions. Maya stayed in their small hometown in Ohio, working double shifts at a diner while raising Eli alone. Daniel moved to Chicago, built a successful career in finance, and buried himself in work. Every ignored message became easier than explaining why he disappeared from the people who loved him. The second text arrived minutes later. "I'm sorry to bother you," he sighed, rubbed his forehead, but still didn't reply. Then came the third message. "Eli asked me tonight if Uncle Daniel still remembers us." The words hit harder than he expected. Daniel swallowed, suddenly unable to focus on the television. He typed a response, erased it, then locked the phone again. An hour passed. Rain tapped against the windows. Finally, another notification appeared, but this one wasn't from Maya. It was from an unknown number. "This is Mercy Hospital. Your sister was in a car accident. Your number was listed as emergency contact." Daniel's entire body went cold. The drive to Ohio took nearly 6 hours through darkness and pouring rain. The entire way, guilt sat beside him like a passenger he couldn't escape. When he arrived at the hospital, just before sunrise, a tired nurse led him into a small waiting room where Eli sat alone, in oversized pajamas, clutching a stuffed dinosaur. The boy looked up, nervously. "Uncle Daniel." Daniel nodded once. Before he could say anything else, Eli wrapped his tiny arms around him, and Daniel broke. Not loudly, not dramatically, just silently. Completely. Hours later, the doctor explained Maya would recover. Broken ribs. Concussion. Nothing permanent. Daniel sat beside her hospital bed after surgery, staring at the woman he'd spent